Tonight in Campaign 2018 news, an issue that impacts the future of every child in our state. We're talking about funding for education. The three candidates for governor all agree we need to invest in schools, but how? Our chief Capitol reporter, Susan Raff, is live at the state capitol in Hartford with their ideas. Susan?
Dennis, cities and towns across our state have a lot to lose, and they have a lot of concerns when it comes to the state budget, especially now that Connecticut is facing billions in deficits. And every year, it seems, many municipalities worry. Will the axe fall? Will they have to cut programs and teachers? Democrats filled a restaurant in downtown Waterbury. Their message, invest in education.
We really have to begin to talk about education differently, shape policy that matches the needs of the people in this state.
Financial problems have plagued Connecticut. Last year, budget negotiations dragged on for months past the deadline, forcing several school districts to make cuts they weren't expecting.
I was a special education teacher, so that became a huge thing because of the cost of teaching somebody with special needs, and so it's like it would always be a struggle.
Education funding gets cut in here. Taxes just pop out of the woods.
At a forum Sunday in West Hartford, three gubernatorial candidates were asked about education. Republican Bob Stefanowski says we should invest, but he's promising to eliminate the income tax, more than half the state's revenue.
There's a huge part of this budget that's discretionary. We can cut that. We can use some of those funds to fund education. But it starts with cost cuts, and then it gets to tax revenues growing, and we're going to use that improving economy to fund education.
If you eliminate the income tax, they're going to take it right out of the hides in property tax here in Waterbury. It'll hit the education budget.
Unaffiliated candidate Oz Griebel also says we can't afford to get rid of the income tax, saying it's not realistic. He says Connecticut needs to first use its rainy day fund. And it's critical, he says, that the state budget get done on time so towns know what to expect.
All the last minute gimmicks that go in, the rats that go into the budget, all those things that don't get fair airing. So the goal would clearly to be get the budget done well in advance.
There is less than a month to go before November's election and at least two more gubernatorial debates, and a lot of people are wondering where or when is going to be the next poll. Quinnipiac University released a poll shortly after the primary, so it seems fitting that we should be seeing another poll soon. We're live at the state capitol in Hartford. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Susan, thank you, and be sure to tune in Sundays at 8:30 to watch Face the State. We're giving each candidate a full 30 minutes. My interview with unaffiliated candidate Oz Griebel is already on the Channel 3 app. And this Sunday, October 14th, I'm talking with Republican candidate Bob Stefanowski. Sunday, October 21st, is Democrat Ned Lamont's turn.